Goldfish is not our main topic today, but I guess we'll be able to see some of them. Welcome back to Good Old House Japan channel. I'm here in Yamato Koriyama city of Nara. I think a place that most of you don't know. It's a place famous for kingyo, goldfish. Today actually I'm trying something new. I don't have my camera on me. I have it, but I'm not using it. I have Thomas, who is a professional in filming videos, photographers. He's also very interested in things like Machiya buildings, traditional stuff. First place we'll be visiting is Koriyama Castle. Afterwards, we'll go to the downtown area to explore the shops related to kingyo, goldfish. And there is actually the brothel area. Of course, it's not active anymore, but there's a building that's being preserved very nicely, managed by the city. Actually, one that's on sale for, I think, about 50 million yen. I think that's a bit much for the introduction, but let's go check out the castle.
Where's the castle?
No castle, I told you. But as you see, it's a town famous for kingyo. We're at the top of the castle tower. The castle is not here anymore. The weather is great, but as you can see already, we are the only one here, basically. And maybe that a group of oji-san, obasan. This is not even that countryside, but when you get out of the big busy cities like Kyoto, you can have all this to yourself. So obviously from here we see everything around this castle, and if there's an enemy coming, I'm sure it's very easy to spot because everything is so flat.
Did you see the goldfish? Yeah.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, I already saw it. There's going to be more goldfish around the town. This is the Kingyo Goldfish Street.
Yo, he's gone.
So I think one of the thing about shopping street, it has to be pedestrian friendly. At the moment, it's very car oriented, like you see now. Unfortunately. No goldfish.
Yeah, you can get to
Oh, okay. Goldfish inside a TV. It's a bit too big. Very nice. Basically, we're in a Kingyo museum. Konya is the name of this building. They have some indigo dyeing workshop as well, but mainly it's about this kind of kingyo, goldfish. Potteries, the history of it. I'm not an expert on goldfish, obviously, but I think it became popular in the Edo period. And actually after Edo period, for breeding kingyo, it's more of like a hobby for, it seems like for women, for displaying. The samurais, they lost their jobs. In the Meiji period, they have to do some other works for earning money. So this is one of the things they started doing.
A few moments later.
Probably another one that's just demolished. Not a while ago. A very big one.
very big.
ここってね、もう築100年近い建物なんですけど、お隣と合わせて2つ2軒長屋みたいな感じの建物で、昔ながらの建物でこっちもともとお店として作られてたような建物らしくて、今こっち客席にしている部分でお店してはって、その前は花屋さんやったらしいんですけど。
あ、すごい。
ここに井戸があってみたいなんで、こっち側がだから水場として合わせて両方で使ってはった感じなんですかね。
Used to be the same household? connected Nagaya, but あそこが移動。
そこが移動ですね。
The whale over there. If you see the black one, it's split in between this one and the other one. But it's likely part of the brothel, not the one that's open to public.
The girls, where are the
If
girls?
they're, yes, we'll see the spirits. A bit scary, but it's just spirits. Look at the heart shape. Machiya Monogatari kan? Basically a museum now with a small cafe, but it used to be a brothel, 3 stories. You don't see this in Kyoto, I don't think, but some other parts of Nara and Japan you still have this, but Kyoto I don't think so. And it's huge.
YouTube の場合ですとどうしても上げますよね。
そうです。There are 2 red light districts, basically. One within the castle town. Tozenji is this one, the one we're here now. The other one, Higashioka, is the one, it's outside of the castle town, the blue line. Apparently the Higashioka one was bigger. He doesn't know the reason, but maybe because there's a curfew. After a certain time, this is closed. So people from the outside can only go to the commoners' brothel outside. Inside the castle town, maybe it's more high class, privilege.
今年で101年目なんですよ。
はいはいはい。
これがね、もともとの壁です。
どっち
これが
の方ですか？
100年前の壁なんだよ。
ああ、はいはい。
でこれが綺麗な、なぜかっていうとね、いやこういった金具が入ってるんですよね。綺麗な壁は全て強化されてる部分だと思ってもらって間違いがない。
3階建て。
向こうが川本家です。
あ、during the time when this business is running, the companion have their photos lined up like this in the shop front.
若干ちょっとベージュ色になってる部分が、要はお店になってる。川本家になってます。
はいはい。
で、白い部分は全てお店になってます。
お店というのはその
Kawamoto-ro。
Kawamoto-ro。
要は貸し出し。
貸し出し。白くないところは住まい店？
で、ベージュ色は全て要は川本家。はい。川本さんがオーナーが生活してた場所。
The lattice work of the facade. First floor is the most difficult to see the ladies because in the era, Taisho-Era, when this building was built, it's already forbidden to show the ladies face to face from the outside. まあこれはその時代で建てたから最初からもう。
はい。だから最初からこの形でできてます。
So yes, the regulation is it's prohibited, so you cannot show the face of the ladies directly outside. Whoever who wants to see, they may peek through the lattice, but with the lattice this wide, you can of course see. But 建物自体はこう周り。
結構ほとんど残ってました。
あ、そうですか。
はい。僕が子供の頃はもうほとんど残ってました。
残ってて、でも営業はして
ない。ただ営業はしてません。
ああ、建物あるだけで。
というのはこういった下宿屋、要はね、ここは下宿屋さんするんですよ。これ川本家この後。
ああ、貸したりするんですね。
はい。下宿屋ってまあ間貸しっていうかね。
はいはい。
こういった細かい部屋多いんですよ。小さい部屋。
そうですよね。
客間っていうね。
So this is basically on the left side of the entrance when there were displays of the ladies. The ladies are waiting here, but they cannot be seen in face. But when they're appointed, by a guest, then they go up this stairway to their room. They wait for their guest in the room. And for the guest, the customer, they come from this route. They pay the money, they leave their records or whatever with the window over there, and they go up this route as the customer to the room.
So you got a booking?
100 years ago, maybe not today. Wow. The guide was saying this is the
ハートが3つ並んでる
popular spot for the heart
これ
shape.
がここのね人気スポットです。
This is heart shape, but he's saying a lot of people mistaken it because this is a brothel, so it's heart shape. But actually, this is more for light coming in, and also for the ventilation, the smoke coming out from this area under. This is the each individual rooms of the brothel. A lot smaller than the big 8 tatami room. This is a typical one room. The lattice you see is a bit wider now. And the window also, the frosted one. They will always have a tokonoma for the guests.
日本語すごいよ。
いえいえ、ありがとうございます。もう結構長く、はい、住んでますんで。
東京、特に吉原の
The guests, they are not so concerned about their identity being revealed because he said more before Edo period, that's more important. They don't want to be known, but this was actually running after Meiji or Taisho-Era. So the guests were not as concerned, he said, apparently. Of course, you don't have the sewage or the system, so it's pit toilet. Everything just goes all the way from the top to the bottom. 昔のこう部屋の名前とかそういうじゃないそう逆にそれなかったんですか
これはね、昔の電気のスイッチなんですよ。
So you would have maybe mistaken it as like a room number for each area, but this is actually for electrical meter for each of the dormitory rooms because it's being used by different people. But in the very beginning, it used to have a room number, just numbers, when it's used as a brothel, but not these plates, just electricity meter. So not the history of the brothel, but when it's a dormitory, you have students who are putting up the stickers.
So 三方から明かりを取るようにということで工夫されている。で本来は障子がありました。向こうみたいにね。はいはいはい。今障子壊れてるんでね、外してる。なるほどなるほど。
He said something very interesting. You see, at the floor, you were able to see goldfish, kingyo.
No way.
It used to be glass. You could see under there. You can see the glass before it's broken. That's the only remaining of what it used to be.
What did you think of it?
It's great. It's very interesting.
First time you see like something like that?
I mean, I've been to other ones, but not as big and interesting as this one. So yeah, visit and go see the brothel. It's worth just as an architectural perspective. Very interesting.